Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here. Alright, so today I'm going to be taking out Team Lightning into the arena. I'm going to be hunting Dark Leela, hopefully with the Anima VC. I'll be checking to make sure the Anima VC is fully leveled, and basically just trying my best to fight the strongest versions of Dark Leela and to kind of compare her against this team. As you guys can see, I fought down in the ranking system, so now I'm just above 200, so we should be fighting some pretty strong teams. So and I did some of the fights along the way. It seemed like Leela with Anima is definitely looking pretty strong. It's been about 50-50 so far in the fights. With Leela, it's not so bad, but with Helena, Esther has a tough go at fighting Helena because Helena can, in a strong dark team, can one-shot her, as you guys can see. So I switched up a little bit of the composition. I did put on Titus's necklace on Esther to raise a little bit more of her spirit and magic resist. So she's looking at about 112 agility, 10.1k HP, over 1500 attack, 18 spirit, 36 defense, 60% slash resist, and down to -5% magic. So I'm hoping she can take a hit from Helena with these resistances. I guess we will have to see. For Resnick, she is sitting at 108 agility, 7.1k HP, 1300 attack, very good defense, 28 spirit, and her resistances are also quite good. And then lastly for Cloud, he's going to be at almost 9k HP, 100 agility, over 1500 attack, and his resistances are also not bad at all. All of them are positive. For the Trust Stones, Cloud is running max HP and attack up. All 12 passives are there. They're not fully leveled. For Resnick, I believe I'm running defense up and agility, and she also has 11 passives, although they're not fully leveled. And for Esther, it's not the ideal setup. I'm running luck and accuracy. I'm running accuracy simply because I have a bunch of passives on accuracy fully built. But if realistically, I would be running potentially HP and attack, same as on Cloud. But we're just going to have to go with what we got. All right. Before I get into the battles for today, I just wanted to let you guys know a novel that I wrote called The Monastery has a Kickstarter launching on Tuesday, June 14th. I'll be putting a link in my bio on that day with a video that comes out. 50% of the proceeds of the books will go to the Tibetan Children's Village in India, along with the building of a new monastery in my friend Suzanne's hometown in Namubuddha, Nepal. So yeah, if you guys are interested in spiritual fantasy fiction or reading good books, there will be a link in my bio on that day. All right, so that being said, let's get into the arena and see what we can find. All right, so we have Chaz here. The thing about the Celera Rachis card is that it kind of looks like Anima from far, but that is not it. Let's see what we got here. Also running that same card, here we have Knuckle Up. Faffy. That's a fun name. Interesting. I thought I was finding a bunch of them when I was fighting down in the ranks to get here. And now it looks like we're not seeing any. Okay. Man, a bunch of them running the Celera card. Okay, last two. Okay, here we go. This Leela is at 115. Let's check the last one. Okay, so this is the one we're going to go for. Let's go in here and just check the level of the Anima card. Okay, it is 99. Dark Leela is 115. Her stats looking pretty good, though, I will say. They look about pretty typical. This one has a little higher HP than normal. But let's give it a shot. First battle in, let's go. Yeah, I'm pretty interested to see how this team will do. I originally thought that this team will do as good or better than the Celis team. The Rainbow team didn't quite keep up to my expectations, but I think that this map makes it a little bit tough for Velis. But I guess we will see how it goes on this. You know, Helena is really the wild card. Like, Dark Leela hasn't been too much of a problem. It's hard to build Esther, you know, she can't do everything. You have to give up something from her. And for me, what I've been giving up is magic resistance. In order for her to be super tanky to physical, in order for her to keep the DPS. Okay, so Helena goes after Cloud right there. Cloud is going to come in with the limit break. Hopefully he can take her down in one shot. And he barely gets her. Alright, so now we have 2 physical units over here, and Esther should be looking pretty good. Okay, Dark Leela looking quite tanky right there, taking only 2k from Leela. Joker coming in with the limit break. Also looking quite tanky from Esther. Cloud coming in from the side, goes for the sharpshoot on Dark Leela. Resnick is going to run in. She's going to try and hit her with the Arithmetician's Thunder. Leela's going to hit them both. Hopefully, well, it looks like Dark Leela is going to proc Courage, then heal herself. We're going to have to take a hit from Joker. Cloud is going to go down. Hopefully not Resnick. Ooh, this is looking tough right now. And Leela coming out of the gate with the limit break. We'll see how this goes. Not looking good though. Esther does manage to survive the hit. She's going to come in against them both. She takes down Dark Leela. Oh, and Joker does have the Regan, so she's not going to survive. Alright, so we are 0-1 so far. It was pretty close, but let's keep in mind that Dark Leela was only 115. So, and Helena was paired on the opposite side. So as you guys are seeing, Dark is looking very strong. This is without Helena having her master ability 2. This is without Ruin Stern having his master ability 2. And this is without Majin Fina that's coming out. So by the time Final Fantasy 13 collaboration comes out, Dark is going to be insane. So, and I really think a lot of it is due to this Anima card. I think that without the Anima card, you know, it's going to make Ruin Stern just absolutely a monster. Alright, still not finding any. Oh, it looks like my rank barely went up. So it looks like we're going to have the same group of people. Okay, so let's try this team. We're just going to fight a different set of teams. This one does not have Anima, so we'll see how it goes, this team versus Dark Leela without Anima, and see how much of a difference it does make. You know, I was pretty surprised in the last fight when Esther hit Leela and only did around 2,000 something damage. So she is quite slash resistant as well. Okay, Kane's gonna run out. We have Garvel there too. And Leela over on the side. Cloud's gonna use Soldier's Honor. He's gonna run out. Resnick getting off the first buff on Esther. Esther's gonna cast Revitalize and run out to meet. Getting the buff from Resnick. Okay, so everyone's pretty much ready to go. Kane is a absolute wild card. He can take off Courage. He's strong. He has his own Courage. Pierce is something that not a lot of characters have like decent resistances to. Here, so as you can see, this Leela was much less tanky than the last one we fought. And she did not get off Courage. Okay, Resnick coming in with the limit break heal. Esther takes down Garvel in one hit, eating through his barrier. Kane is going to run over to Cloud, who does reflex. Okay, Cloud going for the Mega Slash. Kane barely hanging on. Resnick puts him onto Courage, and Esther finishes the job. Okay, so as you guys can see, that was a completely different fight than the first one that we just did. That was entirely one-sided. I don't even think we took a single hit in that fight. You know, if Cloud got off the reflex, so... So, alright, let's see what we can find now. Alright, so we're 1-1. Okay. No. Again, no. Okay. Here's another Dark Leela with the Anima card. She is 116, but she is broken to 120. The card is 99. She has a lot of HP. 9.4k, 1400 attack, an insane amount of agility. This is the fastest Dark Leela I have seen so far. 37% slash resist, good resistances across the board. This is looking to be a very well built Dark Leela. I bet the trust stones are well done. Yes, it does look like they're very well done. She's running luck and agility. And yes, very resistance style setup on the trust stones. I am looking forward to this. XBR. Let's go. Okay, well, so we'll see how this goes. I'm still curious to see if putting Titus's necklace on Esther is worth it, if she can survive Helena's limit break and not get one shot by it. So I guess we'll see. It would be nice to run Esther with courage. I had someone in the comments say that I could run AP and TP trust stones on Esther so that I didn't have to run bells. I would be open to trying this. I don't have AP stones and TP stones built. As you guys know, it's very hard to fully build all these trust stone sets. But then, you know, if you put her on AP and TP stones, I think you're kind of losing out on things that she does need. Like in this, I'm running accuracy. She obviously doesn't need accuracy for Dark. It does help, like when Dark Leela does get off her blind debuff, which, you know, did affect me in a previous fight. But I think that running her on attack as the second set of passives is really helpful for Esther and will make her very, very powerful. Okay, so hopefully Esther can get away from the group right here. Okay, that's perfect. She's going to head out in front. She's going to use Taunting Blade. Dark Leela is going to counter with her Limit Break. This Dark Leela is probably the strongest one we've fought in so far. Okay, so there you go. Now you can see that Esther did get afflicted with Blind, which was not fun to fight against in the last fight I did. As you can see, Joker and Dark Leela both looking very tanky right there. Helena comes in, takes down Esther. Resnick is going to come in. Dark Leela gets the heal, and it is just destruction from this point. They recoupled up on their speed. We were not able to catch up to them, and essentially there was nothing we could do. Okay, so we are now 1-2. This is one of the strongest teams I have, and just having a very tough time taking down Leela, Joker, and Helena, which in my opinion is probably the strongest Dark team that you can make right now. So let's see. All right, what else do we got? No. Sagito. Okay, so here is a team that does not have the Anima card on Dark Leela. Okay, so the last ones we did, her stats are still looking very good. So this is her without the Anima card. Let's try this team. Yeah, this team right here. And kind of run it in comparison to the last team that we fought. Both Leelas are running at 110 agility. So the only one this one's not going to have is that big slash attack resist penetration, along with all the great passives that come with the Anima card in general. But I am curious to see how this goes. But this team right here, Joker, Dark Leela, Helena, is very powerful right now. I think that like these teams that I have right here are just geared to be strong against, you know, essentially all teams. Like every team that I'm running right now is not built to specifically counter anything. So I think Dark has now gotten to a point where if you want to consistently beat them, you're going to have to consistently build to directly counter them. And so that's going to be something that I'm going to be looking for, into in the future with future videos. And I could use you guys' help for that. If you guys have ideas, comments for strategies, team compositions, for how to directly counter Dark. There, that was a pretty strong hit from Cloud right there, 10.6k on the limit break. But yeah, as I was saying, if you guys have any ideas, suggestions, comments, definitely let me know. I'll put those into team compositions and we can try them out together and essentially see how it goes. I would like to get Esther, you know, maybe just run her just full Slayer so she's more powerful so that the Dark teams aren't lasting as long. Okay, Cloud coming in with Braver. Dark Leela gets procced onto Courage. She does get the heal. Joker's going to come in. Looks like Esther is going to survive this. And Cloud. Resnick is going to come in with the limit break. Okay, so as you guys are seeing right now, this team was essentially the same as the last team we fought, except it was missing the Anima card, and it was a completely different end game there. It was basically like the tables were turned. So we survived with everyone full HP in that battle. In the battle before that, we got absolutely rocked. So we are down to rank 188 right now. And hopefully we can find one last team. Oh, here we go. One with Lemure. Alright, this actually looks pretty interesting. I'm very curious to try this out. We do have Dark Leela here with the Anima card. It is fully leveled. And look at those base stats. This is probably one of the, this might just be the best VC in the game. Like, the party abilities are all amazing. The limited bestowed effects can be equipped on any Dark character. And just look at the base passives on this thing. HP 306, AP plus 20, attack plus 184, dex plus 40, agility plus 5, and luck plus 28. Like, wow. This is a whole new era of vision card right here. This thing just is so leaps and bounds far from, you know, like Ifrit, like if we were to look at Ifrit as a card in comparison. So look at that dex, 450 dex, luck almost 500. Just all in all looking really solid as a character. That VC really pulls her together. Alright, so let's give it a shot. Is this character's name? No, not Ham, Master Lu. Lu Shu. Alright, well this is the last battle for the day. Let's see if it goes down. Let's see if we can take down. I don't think we've won against a Dark Leela team with Anima, but we have won every fight against Dark Leela that does not have Anima. So I guess we'll just have to see how it goes.
No need for chit chat. Here I come. Do it.
All right, Esther kicking it off with Magnetic Force. Cloud coming in. Joker uses his barrier at the beginning. Leela runs over to Lemure. Don't see Lemure very often. Ooh, haste. I forgot that she had the AoE haste. Alright, this is going to be pretty fun. Leela kicks it off with Courage. Lemure following up with a buff. Looks like Cloud's going to engage against Joker using Ascension. He's going to definitely survive this with his barrier and having Protect. It does a little bit less than 4k. Joker's going to retaliate with his own limit break. We'll see how much this does to Cloud. Does a little bit over 4k, but did not get the crit. Lemure is going to cast Quicken on Leela. She's going to run ahead. She pulls out Resnick.
Can you keep up?
Esther does get Courage off. That is interesting. Okay, so Dark Leela coming out with the limit break right here. Looks like she is targeting... Oh, it is an AoE hit. She did blind Resnick. Joker's going to cast Revitalize. Woohoo, this is going to be a tough one for sure. She's getting the second Quicken off on Leela right here. Okay, this is going to hurt because I think Resnick is going to go down. Okay, so now we got to do this without the AoE heal. Cloud comes in with the Sharpshoot. Lemure is going to run over. We'll see what Esther does here. Hopefully she can take down Lemure in a single hit. But to be honest, Joker sitting back there behind us with Regan on, or with AP Regan on right now is looking scary. We'll see if Cloud can survive. He cannot. And it does not look like we're going to be able to pull this off. Okay, Joker goes down. Esther does have courage. Leela is out of AP. If Esther can take her down in one hit right now, proc her courage, she'll get the heal. And Esther's going to attack again. Can she finish it off? She goes... Oh, I love when their AI is smart. She goes for the crystal and gets the kill. And we pull it off. So this team was able to take down a Dark Leela with the Anima card. You know, whether Lemure is better than Helena, it looks like she's a very strong support. But I think Helena's added DPS does bring a major factor to the table. But yeah, that being said, we're down to rank 177. That was super fun for me. Definitely some tough battles in the higher ranks. I'll have to take the time to fight my way down into these higher ranks more often to kind of better showcase some of the stronger teams that people have out in Arena. But yeah, that being said, that was super fun. I appreciate all your guys' support, all the love from everyone that's been putting comments and, you know, just basically following on this adventure so far. I appreciate everyone who has supported the channel and who has subscribed. Thank you guys so much. And that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care and peace.